Hello YouTube, in this tutorial we will learn about for loops. Now you will use it every time when you wanna something to happen couple of times, like you have number 0 and number 10 and you wanna print all numbers from 0 to 10 one after another. So you need to define in for loop every time a lower end, upper end and operation, meaning how we will get from 0 to 10, because we can increment by 1, by 2, by 5 and such thing. So that's like a theory. So let's go to actual example. You will start with typing 4 and then we need to open normal brackets, and then inside we will define x. You can use whatever you like. I'm just going to use x as a variable, abstract variable. And in that specific moment of time, that will be lower end, okay? So like a bottom line. From now on to 10, we need to do a couple of stuff. Well, now we need to define bottom line, or not bottom line, but upper line, upper number, higher number. And how we are going to do that? We will say up to 10, or from 0 to 10. And now we need to say what is the approach here, how we will jump from 0 to 10. We need to define increments basically, so semicolon, and x for every pass will be existing x plus 1. So how to explain this? Any new x will be like previous x plus 1. Okay, so that's better. So you will have situation like 0 and then 0 plus 1 1, and then 1 plus 1 2, and 2 plus 1 3, and so on up till 10. Okay, because that's upper limit. Okay, so yeah, you can use here less than or less than and equal, and let's actually use that, less than equal. Okay, so yeah, so now when we have what our steps, now we need to have actual operation. What usable thing need to be done? Like what's the point here? Why we are doing these things? So in this simplest case, we will just echo here x in that specific moment of time. So x in that moment of execution. Right, and of course we need to print that x. So we will use variable, and after that we will use break, because we need those numbers one after another. So classical HTML stuff here. So that's in a nutshell, that's a for loop. You need to define lower thing, upper thing, and how you will jump from one thing to another. Right, so enough theory, let's go to execution, refresh, and that's it. You have your results. Now please note we are on index.php page, so maybe that's important. And this is nice, but we can also put it into h2, maybe that will be more nicer, or h3, whatever, h3, and now we will have our report nicer, I think. Oops. Oh yeah, so so headings add you know, new lines. So that was stupid. Let's just use bold here, or strong, or whatever. Right, so that works. Okay, so let me see what else we can do here. Well, let's do reverse operation, and we're gonna do that with typing new for loop, and I will just leave this as a reference here, and let's put that into comment section, multiple comments, and let's push it down there. So let's start again. We'll start with a for, and then we need to open brackets, and then let's use right here epsilon, for example, or it's totally up to you, it's really not important. So now we will define our upper limit, like upper number, let's say 30, and we need to go from 30 to 0. So lower thing will be 0, like how to say this? Well, epsilon need to be bigger than 0. So that's creation of range. Now you probably want to experiment a little bit with this less than and greater than, and you'll when you run into errors you will know, because you will not get the results on the screen as you need them. So now if this is upper limit, how to get down there? Well, let me type that. Epsilon that we need, we will get it when we grab existing epsilon, okay, and we subtract 1 from it. Now also we can use any other number, but then jumps will be basically bigger. Where I was? Oh yeah, in actual operation. Right, so echo, let's say epsilon right now, and let's print that epsilon in a moment of time, and we will add break. Oh yeah, so let's add it down there for simplicity reasons. Break, and if I didn't mess something up here, then we will see here as 30, and it will go to 29, 28, whatever. So let me refresh that. Why I have error? Let me see. This is stupid. I did something wrong. Syntax error. What the hell? On line 3? Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm using this incorrectly. The equality symbol need to be here. Well, that was dumb. So refresh, and there you go, thing works. So please pay attention when you're doing this stuff. So now can we change these increments, decrements, whatever? Let's use 5. Sure, we can do that. And there you go, the thing will work. So this is like a counter, nothing really special. You just define lower end, sorry, upper end and steps. And of course, for every step you need to have some operation. That's pretty much it. So anyway, you can practice a bit. Yeah, I do know that this looks like mathematical stuff, and it is basically, because this can be done on a piece of paper. And honestly, PHP is weird about this. Python is way better than that, but Python is Python, PHP is PHP. Right, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up and render, and that's pretty much it. So you now know 4 loops. So thank you for watching, and see you next tutorial.